plate's tucked under and you can't read it.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's illegal. Plus it gets expired.
I mean, it's my bike.
He's riding it. You can take yours, park it up there for him. Where's your endorser?
It's on the back.
I don't know why it doesn't show up on the front.
I got it last year. I don't know. That must be a new thing. I don't know.
You have yours?
Yeah.
You guys were going north. What made you cut through to go that way? Do you want to get stopped?
No, we had no idea. No, we're going back to his house, which is in Strongsville, so we wanted to hit 71. We were going to hit 71, and we weren't in the turning lane, so we were just going to cut through here and then go back that way.
Well, you can't pop a U-turn in the middle of the road.
I know. You're recording, right?
Yeah, no.
God damn it. Am I going to get a ticket on your bike?
If you get a ticket on my bike, I will pay it. Don't worry, it's just stupid.
No, I'm not worried.
Improper display on this bike is so stupid because it's so readable. We'll talk about it after. I was literally going to make a comment about it earlier, but I guess from cop height, maybe not. I don't know.
He seems mad, too.
Well, he probably thought you were going to run on the little baby bike.
Yeah, and I'm MT. Come on.
I'm like, sir, it's not his bike. Please give me the ticket if you're going to...
He don't care. He's riding it. Like, can I take a picture?
Yeah, thumbnail. I might.
Do it.
That's great.
What's up? Oh, yeah, I got you.
Still recording? Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's not. I don't really care. I have never cared. So, just so we're clear, the reason I stopped you is because you're riding your buddy's bike who's got his plate hit, which is statistically people that hide their plate riders and they run from the cops. Statistically. Not saying that in this case. Yep. Not saying that in your case.
It's a little baby bike. This
but you have had citations for similar things, correct?
I pull over, yes sir.
Right?
Yes.
You pulled over.
Always.
After a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
the one you got from Mark Lanes, I guess.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not paying attention. But it's all good. Listen, I want you guys to ride safe. That's why I stop people for this.
Sure.
But that is typical. So the other reason that I wanted to come up and check the bike is just recently we had a black bike, which I know. Fair enough. They're all dark anymore.
What do you mean by that?
No. Just weaving through traffic, taking off on 18. Not saying it was you. Not by any means. And that's cool. I don't care. What I want you to do is I want you to be safe. What I want you also to do is understand that your friend would be the one getting a citation for the plate being on that car. But I don't feel like hemming your friend up because you want to jack your plate up and not, keep it hit. I mean, why is it mounted that way? And be truthful.
To be honest with you,
just when 100% truth goes a long way. Then your buddy ride it, that's great, but he's the one that's going to get hemmed up on a citation.
It's not, that wouldn't be fair. I'd pay it.
It doesn't matter who pays it. It just matters that he ended up with it on his driving record.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm trying to be cool about it, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of us are cool about it, but I'm glad you stopped because if you'd have taken off, it would have been real bad.
That would have been awful.
No, oh God. I mean, I've been doing this a little while. You got to be safe. You got to be smart. Don't be dumb. Don't run. All right. Careful.
Cool. Thank you.
So, thank you.
You can just cut it down.
I know.
And then
He probably was following us for a minute with that.
Got your endorsement on there?
yeah. Because I have one with and without, and I.
All right, get on your illegal bike, sir, and let's get out of here. Shall I wheelie for him?
God, that was fucking awesome. Oh man, and he was so staring right at me like I'm gonna take off. Like, bro, no, I'm not taking off.
Well, it's the they get the adrenaline pumping. They expect you to run. So Bennett, what just happened?
I got a little whoop whoop at the gas station.
On whose bike?
Not mine.
On my MT-07. So, what ended up happening to Bennett there is he got the classic, your plate mount isn't legal. I have gotten that many times on this page, and let's take a look at this license plate here. So, I am sitting, I would say, dare I say, quite above. I'm standing quite above where cops sit in their police cars, right?
Yeah.
That's fair to say. Bennett, can we read that license plate right there?
Clear as day.
Clear as day. See, that's just what has always bothered me about getting pulled over. I mean, I understand cops, sometimes they just want an excuse to pull someone over to check their stuff, which he did. He checked our licenses. He didn't give you a ticket. But I just find it interesting. This is more for the comments more than at the cop. Because people in the comments, you know how they're going to be. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, it's another biker running an illegal plate. If it's readable, it doesn't seem like it's that illegal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only point I wanted to make to the comments. Is just because everyone's always like, oh, he just never runs a legal plate. It's like, I'm not sure what else he can do. And my excuse to the cop was correct. When I bought that plate mount, I thought that thing went up here. I thought it was up here. I didn't know it was all the way down there. I'm not going to run an illegal plate on a 70 horsepower motorcycle, clearly. This bike is only 10 more horsepower. Bam! Plate right there, you know?
Yeah.
We're not out here to cause problems or be nuisances, and we weren't. We were driving the speed limit. Popping wheelies slightly, but he didn't see that, so it doesn't matter.
And I wasn't popping wheelies, so it's fine.
Exactly. If anyone deserved the ticket, it's me, but he pulled him over, not me. But moral of the story, don't run from cops. Imagine if you ran from the cops there. Imagine if you're like one of our other friends, not going to be named, but you're like, police lights, oh! Even though you didn't do anything wrong, you were chilling, and like you didn't get a ticket, nothing. So it's like, don't run from cops. Don't be stupid. Possibly try to run a legal plate if you really don't want to get pulled over, but getting pulled over sometimes can just be part of riding, and so don't let that prevent you from going out and having a good time. Just make sure your plates are readable at least, and you probably won't get a ticket. There's a lot of people who just don't run plates at all on their motorcycle. I think that's really stupid, because I see a lot of videos of people just pulling over anyway, and then they get their bike towed. Just the dumbest thing in the world. At least we have a plate on there. The registration is up to date on both of these motorcycles, and so we don't have to worry. Riding sometimes can be a chore. You have to do a lot of things and get a lot of things done before you can go out and enjoy your two-wheel machines. It's an expensive and maintenance-intense hobby, but that's just what it is. If you don't want to do maintenance, take up sewing. I mean, yeah, getting pulled over is fun sometimes. It can be a little exciting, a little interesting. I don't know if you noticed, me and Bennett always get like the jitters and stuff. It's fun. Let's try not to do that again on our way home, all right?
Let's see if the troopers care.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the troopers on the highway.
I'm gonna go in handcuffs. Give me the back of the cop car.
They're gonna slam you into the fucking back of the Charger.
Dude, he thought I was about to take off. Like, bro, I'm not taking off. One, this ain't my bike. Two, it's an MT-07. Three, I have nothing to run for.
It's good to make it a lesson for people who don't ride or are interested in riding. Like, hey, because a lot of bikers on YouTube will be like, I'm gonna run. I hate cops. And it's like, no, I think it's, it's a weird relationship, but it's a relationship nonetheless between bikers and cops. It's a little bit of cat and mouse. If they can catch you, they got you. But there are sometimes, I've alluded to it in my videos before, it's like when you pass a cop doing a speed you maybe shouldn't be doing, and you pull off into a random road that he doesn't see that you pulled off in, and then he flies past you with the lights on, you're not running from the cops. That is simply, he's not paying attention and he completely went past you and looking for somebody else. That's not running. There are little tricks here and there that you could do to, like, you're not running, but you're also, you got to be careful with that definition too, because if you like hide behind a building, that's technically running. But if you just like kind of dip in an area where he can't see it, it's not running.
Never been pulled over by a sheriff. Been pulled over by Strongsville, state trooper, now a sheriff. I think that's everybody.
I've heard sheriffs are supposed to be nicer. He seemed alright, but
yeah, as soon as he knew I wasn't gonna run, I think he was like, alright.
He got like the adrenaline going. He was like,
yeah.
Thought you were gonna run.
He probably wanted to chase me.
He did. He probably definitely wanted that chase.
Yeah.
You didn't give it to him, because you're a good kid. That's why I let you ride my bikes, because I know you're not going to be stupid on them.
I'm not going to run on my buddy's MT-07. Like, what?
Yeah, then they go after me because it's my plate. Yeah, you take off on my bike, and he tackles me off of mine, because he's like...
Say, you over there, too.
Stop.
So, okay.